Hydraulics refers to the use of fluid power to perform work. It has great power density and a high degree of control while being very reliable. It is used everywhere from the most powerful equipment to the most accurate control systems. It is capable of multiplying force while being simple, safe, and efficient.
Pascal's law is the principle that underlies all hydraulic systems. It states that the pressure applied to an incompressible fluid is transmitted equally and undiminished to every portion of the fluid and the walls that contain it. When a force is applied to one plunger, it creates a pressure that is transmitted equally to the other side, pushing the other plunger up. Force multiplication is a means to amplify force through hydraulics. The same pressure will exert a greater force when applied over a larger area. This enables an input force applied to an area to produce a much greater output force over a larger area. Here, a smaller diameter plunger allows 60 milliliters of water to move 250 milliliters of water. The downside of force multiplication is that the output side will move a smaller distance because the work done on both sides must be the same.
Hydraulic systems consist of several components. These include pumps, tanks and reservoirs, piping, actuators, valves, accumulators, pressure intensifiers, sealing devices, gauges, heat exchangers, and filters. Pumps pressurize the system and provide the force to be transferred. Tanks store and collect hydraulic fluid. Actuators convert hydraulic power into mechanical motion. Valves are used to regulate fluid flow. 3 valves used are needle valves, which finely regulate flow rate, pressure-reducing valves, which control the pressure in the system, and relief valves, which exist for safety. A spool valve is a type of directional control valve that changes the motion of the actuator in a hydraulic system. Accumulators dampen shock to maintain system pressure, increasing efficiency and responsiveness. Pressure intensifiers are the components that facilitate force multiplication, as demonstrated earlier. Filters are crucial for maintaining the high fluid quality that is needed in hydraulic systems. Initially, water was the fluid used in hydraulic systems, but today, hydraulic fluid oil is used for the following reasons. It's non-corrosive, it's a very good lubricant, it has lower cavitation risks, it has a lower risk of erosion, and it has a lower risk of leaks.
One example of a hydraulic system on Webb campus is the tensile tester in Haverly. It uses this pump to pressurize the mobile DTE-25 hydraulic fuel oil used in this system. The hydraulic hoses come out of the pump and run under the floor plate where a ball valve is used to control the coolant flow to the machine. The hoses run into the back of the machine where several important components can be seen, such as a nitrogen accumulator on the left, and on the right, the servo valve that controls fluid flow and direction, both circled in red. The load cells measure the force output of the hydraulic system. Only the bottom portion of the load frame moves, though the crosshead height can be adjusted for longer specimens. In fact, I've heard that anything that fits can be tested, actually. Anyways, the clamps are also their own smaller hydraulic system that pushes a steel shaft up against 2 grips on a slant, which allows them to apply up to 22 MPa or about 3,000 psi on the sample. Once the sample is securely fastened in the grips, the main hydraulic actuator can begin to apply progressively increasing load until the sample fails.
Hydraulics are incredibly versatile and are used in a wide variety of applications, including cranes, hatches, watertight doors, ramps, steering gear, and controllable pitch propellers. Hydraulics are widely used in the maritime industry because they are safe, efficient, and highly effective at transmitting forces. On the next episode of BBC Topspool, Griffin Glockson duels a man from Connecticut. Ethan Jammond inserts his rubber chicken into the tensile tester. And Noah finds a very, very small man in an appropriately sized car.